Ooh. $188 kills. Look at these guys. 62, 17, 120, 62. You've been playing as East Engle too? Okay. Take on the Warriors. That's going to give us that bonus over here. The world will rank you by the deeds of your army. Giving them every chance to show their skill in battle or raids is the way to ensure your warriors speak well of you and give their all. Great Viking Army. -5 upkeep for all troops, all armies. -4% recruitment, all armies. +5 replenishment multiplier, all armies. Okay. Let's see. Some of the early wars versus Wessex were epic, I'm sure. Especially considering Wessex has the several vassals and you know, they have such rich lands. Coming from Jackie, love the contact. Thrax 20. Yeah, that was actually a really fun battle me and Jackie Fish did. Normally I like to try hard and be like this, you know, crazy good player, but like Thrones, if you want to get that immersive feel, it's so much more enjoyable when you do battles like me and Jackie did. So we still had a little bit of, you know, try hard moments. Like I was kicking his ass in the center in that one spot where he lost a lot of high tier units, but of course we wanted to make really good content for the viewers with several different engagements, and it still came to a good, you know, conclusion of like nobody was like super, you know, it was a pretty close battle in the end. Yo, what's up, Wyatt? How you doing? And thank you for tuning in, Thrax. I appreciate that. It's pretty awesome when you get to work with YouTubers and then like even some of their people come by. Alright, so Guthrum. So, on my campaigns that I've been playing, as a general, you're first and foremost, like you can go over champion and get all that if you want, but your first and foremost, most important thing is getting this extra campaign movement range, which allows you to move your armies everywhere and be everywhere. It's like, you know, this is the movement is key. This is the most important trait for any of your generals, in my honest opinion, for followers. So I would always maximize a quartermaster first if you can. You will occasionally get priest. Priest is not a bad thing to get. You know, you can get up to extra 5 loyalty. If you have some problem, you know, generals early in your campaign, or governors even, like, until you can start, you know, affording the extra, you know, influence and gold cost to, you know, just start manipulating your court, you will sometimes get priest. But you're first and foremost, get quartermaster, and then get enough of champion to maybe get like about level 5 on your command. Once you have about 5, you don't really have to worry about getting up to 10. You can get some bard for this extra zeal and fame to help with your fame victory conditions. Let alone, not only that, but public order. Having that extra zeal for public order is really good as well when you're conquering new lands. Well, shit, it's been a year. Time flies when you put out this good content. Glad I can support a friend with his goals and his careers. Yo, thank you very much, Wyatt, for the 12 months of support. Really appreciate it, dude. Alright. Alright, he broke the sub. Let's see. You're curious to see how I handle the balance of Here King of the English versus the army. For me, the English just hate you. Well, I could imagine, Mordred. You're gonna have to like slowly expand, but from what I'm reading, expansion has got to be really slow, especially in English territory. So if I can avoid a war with Wessex, I'm going to try and take out this province right here. Once I can grab this province, if I can like make do with being friends with Northumbria, then I could either work against Wessex or in Mercia, or I could even just, you know, take out the other Vikings in the meantime. That would probably be the best option if I can keep peace, but it's highly unlikely. Wessex War declared you like turn 2. No avoiding it? Oh, okay. I figured something like that was probably going to happen, honestly. Just going to do a quick auto-resolve. There's no point. I did notice before the stream embargo was lifted, Mordred, like, it can actually change. Like, I did a couple different playthroughs on different campaigns, like the first 10 turns, to see, is it always going to be the same? Because if you'll notice, like, on most Total Wars, the first 10 turns are almost the exact same every single time. What I did notice is with this one, the AI actually did make different choices on each, you know, the first 10 turns. So every campaign that wasn't just, hey, the first 10 turns, this is what you have to do. Alright, so now that we got that extra public order, we can jack up our income to high hell. Just robber people. This guy got like zeal or anything? Nah, okay. We're gonna bring him down just in case we need him. We pledge our service. We can't do anything. I should have just moved him. Oh boy, nice OST from Vikings. Hey, that's an awesome show, Motion Sense. Playing some Fortnite before the season ends tonight.
My abilities have been boosted.
Have fun with that. Alright, so we got the level 2 in the battles. Bill, 36 days and graduated with your BA. Nice, Eric. Fucking fantastic. I still got 2 semesters because I'm like just milking it. Alright, let's see here. Governor. Is this one of the good or bad governors? Okay, he's got the extra zeal. So he's got good public order bonuses. We can even get him another zeal for another public order. Or we can work on his governance. Let's see. This is Ingvar. How much money is this province making me? It's making me a fair bit of money, so... Impassioned. We'll definitely get scribe for now. That's gonna increase my income from this province for a little bit. Wait, no it's not. Yes it is. I lied. Yo, what's up, Yoso? How you doing, man? Yoso, if you want, dude, you wanna come hang out in Discord? You're more than welcome. Always like having like somebody else I can talk to. You can ask questions, rather than talk if you want to. It's up to you though. Icons are a little weird. Well, okay, so a little bit why they made them like this, Yoso. This is actually like how the style of art during the 800s. So if you go to like 870 AD art, Britannia, you'll look and you'll see images, you know, the artwork was actually very similar in a lot of ways. So they're keeping to that like style and it gives you that immersion. Milk it while you can. Still wish I was at university. Well, what I meant like milk it, Mordred, is I'm a veteran, so I have like my GI Bill, and like I could either get done with college really fast, or I could kind of like stretch it out as long as like, you know, the limit is, and I still get paid like a housing stipend. So if these people under you do not listen, can I just kill them all and get new ones? Yeah, you can get new ones, but they'll probably not have great stats. Alright, so our food's doing pretty fine because we jacked up our taxes. I like this right here. So your taxes, believe it or not, like you could lower your taxes, but that could be bad because if you get 50%, minus 50% food production, that minus 50% food production could mean that you go in the negative for food, which actually ends up, hey, you'll get +4 public order. Oh, but wait, your food is so low that you have -6 public order. It was actually kind of funny how that works out. But if you raise your taxes, you know, during this time, you know, taxes were also like giving up your portion of your harvest and whatnot. You get extra food as well as income. And the way public order works in this one, rather than you having like stacking public order for like 100 public order negative or minus, if you are negative public order, there is a chance of rebellion based on that public order. So 1 minus 1 public order, 1% chance, 2, 2%, and vice versa, all the way up to 100, of course. All right, let's see what's going to be our next most profitable building to build. We've got our church being built. So we can go for 44 more, no, 46 more, plus the industry increase. Mm-hmm, 44. Let's go ahead and build up, what do we wanna, yeah, we'll build up here. Get some bonuses on our buildings. How many factions are in the Grand Campaign? There's currently 5 factions with 2 sub-factions each that you can play, Yoso. So you have the English Kingdoms, Welsh, Gaelic, Sea Vikings, and then the Great Viking Army. And each of them have 2 sub-factions that play a little bit different, have a little bit variety in their unit types. Again, because of the times, there's just going to be more or less shield wall battles. So factions aren't going to be like ridiculously different like Total War Warhammer. But some factions have, you know, better, say, axemen that you're going to utilize better because, you know, they're one of the best quality units. Others might have, you know, I think it's Sursen or Strat Cult. They have crossbows, whereas the other factions don't. So you're going to utilize things like that at least. Let's see. Can we make it into one of our cities? Alright, we made it into our city. We're going to make our way down towards London. And then we're going to recruit some more troops. Let's see, what do we have? We already have 2 archers as it is. Retinue, melee cavalry, Thane, Heist, horsemen. Good to have. Good for chasing down retreating units or breaking some units. Definitely gonna try and just get as many axemen as we can because part of our research in this one, Yoso. Anyways, you're gonna head out and hit the hay. Enjoy, mate. Yo, take it easy, Mordred. Thank you very much again for the host. The research in this one is a little bit different. It looks like, oh, you don't have much to research. This is kind of like, it doesn't, it's actually a little bit more intuitive than that. Also, everybody has pretty much the same research lines, which I kind of find like a missed opportunity for, like, you know, you brought Warhammer with different research trees. I wish they would have kind of done that a little bit more. But melee specialists, You can't be like melee specialist if you haven't invested in those units, right? Same for sieges. Like, you can't get better at sieges until you do it. The more sieges you do, it unlocks your, your research for that. I like the way they implemented this, so you can't just start researching right off the bat. You have to do certain things to get that research going. Can you do a duo campaign on... Yes, you can do a duo campaign. You can do a co-op or head-to-head, Yoso. So if you plan on playing this or streaming it, man, let me know. I'd definitely be down to do some co-ops. I mean, I play on Legendary. I'm not sure how, what difficulty you play on. If anything, we playing on Legendary, and if you aren't up for that, I can help you. And it'll be more interesting in the fact that, like, if you're learning, I'm like trying to coach you through surviving Legendary. So we're gonna try and get this as soon as possible because we want to get the shield biters available, Huskarls, because those are gonna be really badass units. We're gonna get this right here, 15 melee skill, as soon as we can. That's gonna allow more melee attack, more melee defense for our units, and then we're gonna probably research. Honestly, we're probably gonna research. I don't know. I kind of want to research all the way and do a little bit different than I did the last campaign, but I feel like if you research to here, and then you even get your at least this tree research, so you go these 3, you will be fine with your military for a very long time because the AI is not very good. And then you could just start doing your civic research, in which case you'll have like doing the civic research will actually be like massive because your income is going to be like massive that way. You could go this route and have good or strong armies, or you could go get just these trees and then have strong armies, not as strong, but more of them for more expansion, which is what I like to do. There's many different routes you could do it. Alright, let's do a couple of diplomatic things if we can. Try and get a declaration of friendship. Nope. Let me see. Do I have any children that need No. Okay. How long till this guy's of age? 9. 12, so 4 years he's going to be of age, and he's probably going to either be a general or a governor. That's going to end our turn. I mean, again, like, Yoso, I've already kind of, like, set you up, like, you've already played Attila, right? I've set you up, like, expecting not to have as high expectations, but expecting your expectation to be approached in a different way. Because, again, this is not the new title. This is just a spin-off, from, for a short point in time using older resources. The 3 Kingdoms, which is, I'm sure you've kept up with, is going to be China, and it's a brand new game engine. They've already said brand new game engine. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with a new game engine. Once that's done, that's gonna actually raise up the public order nicely. I want to open up these for future building, but we'll get on farm duty because we're gonna start like mass recruiting here soon. All right, let's see. Preacher. The preacher has got 2 to zeal. We can raise it by another zeal. I'll get +1 more to public order. Where's Anlaf? He's over here. He's in the wrong province to be a preacher. We're gonna have to get trade our governors a little bit later when we can afford it. So I could do governance, but I want to do the extra zeal because right now, this early, I want to try and keep my taxes as high as possible, as long as possible, so I can build up my economy. So we're gonna go with Bard right now.
We'll see this through.
Go ahead, continue getting these axemen. They're relatively cheap. And we'll upgrade these archers. How far are we from the research? 4 more axemen, and then we can begin our research. Once we've got that going, we're going to have actually really good quality units for our war. Alright, let's see. What's everybody's attitude with me? Everybody freaking hates me. Freaking fantastic. And Tactical Intern, I don't know if I said it. Thanks for the host, dude. Appreciate it as always. How was your stream? I saw, yeah, you were doing pretty good for playing PUBG, man. Like you had like what 30 plus almost the entire time, from what I saw. Alrighty, let's. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. You are settling into rulership of these lands and must think of mundane matters of government when you need to set up meetings between different interests coming from far afield. These had best occur on neutral ground, but where? Your warriors wish to use old battlefields as meeting places to remind those who live here who rules them now, but the English will not like this and would prefer meeting at the old sites they have always used. Okay. -5 with the army. +5 with the English. Oh dear. Please the people or please the army? Well, I'm gonna start pleasing the army by being in war soon, so I could sacrifice this and be okay. So we're gonna please the English for now. If rumor has it this man is working against you and is about to make his next move. Let's pay him off. Perhaps you have been listening too closely to your subjects. They are, after all, a conquered people. Do not neglect the army that made that conquest. So we've got +5% upkeep for all units, 4% recruitment cost for all units, and okay, so that's not that bad, honestly. What you would want to do, honestly, is probably appease the English. Unless if their penalties are just like diplomatic, then actually you'd probably just want to keep the army happy. Because if there's going to be no cost to your settlements, because I don't know what this happens when this goes negative, and no public order issues, then might just want to please the army the whole time. Fleet of Viking Raiders. Okay, we gotta watch out for the Viking Raiders. Hopefully they're our brethren and they don't attack us, right? This guy, he's a governor with -2 governance, so I could put Scribe up and he's not gonna gain any governance. So the best thing we can do with him, honestly, is just give him Bard for the extra public order. All right. I mean, still, that's not that big a deal. The 4% and the 5%, not that big a deal. In fact, when you start getting quartermaster up, that's gonna counteract it a little bit. At least the upkeep increase.
Our foes shall fall.
How much are these guys? 113,
You can rely on us.
263.
Moving out.
We're gonna have to get this. It looks like Wessex is not bothering with moving their armies.
Our foes will suffer.
If I can quickly take out their vassal here, that'll give me an advantage for sure. I'm just worried, where's their second army? Okay. No, that's not their second army. Where's their second army? Okay, it's right here. They have one army there. I don't know where their second army is, actually. If I can beat their first army quickly, that'll give me the advantage for sure. Just, I'm worried about their vassals, man. Their vassals can be, That's why if I can get this really quickly, this offensive tactics, it's going to give me such a boost. I need 3 more axes.
We pledge our service. Heading up. My warriors are ready. Show us the foe.
What's the percentage of replenishment? 18%, so it's probably... probably gonna take a few more turns.
By no means.
What I'll probably want to do with the war with Wessex is I'll want to split my armies at first. Well, Brantibru's land will be annexed by me. Ooh, if I defeat the Wycene Raiders? Okay, let's go, baby. Let's go. Where are you going? Let's fucking do it. I'm ready. Who's ready? Can we get some axemen over there, though? Let's get this army right here.
We pledge our service. Can't be done. We will bring you glory. Not possible. Enemy blood will flow. March on. Our foes shall fall.
Okay, we can't get any more axemen. Let's see. Public order's fine here for a little bit. Once this +5 drops, we're in trouble. We'll go ahead and do that.
Enemy blood will flow. We serve to the end.
Who do I get again? Where's Grantaborg? Grantabrew. Right here. Oh, that's gonna be... I get these guys right off the bat? There you go. Oh, that'll be almost my full province. Oh, that's fucking badass. Hell yeah. Let's go, Raiders. Where you at? Come on. Start attacking faster. Let's go. I need to knock you out. Normally in some other campaigns also, Yosokush, I was fighting battles sooner besides the rebels. But because, like, I don't know how the Great Viking Army operates, I kind of, like, approach my first playthrough of some of these other campaigns very cautiously and very, like, turtly until I get used to the mechanics and know what's going to happen or how things work. Alright, there they are.
Our foes will suffer. We will serve. Warriors are ready. We can't. Our foes shall fall. Not possible.
Let's save our money there. We know they're gonna fucking attack that. Now we have to drop our taxes a little bit. What's our public order look like? A little bit bad still over here. Glad I started building up this because that means I'll be able to build some sort of public order building to counteract this public order issue.
You can rely on us. Ready for combat.
Alright, we just gotta wait to see what this army does.
No,
There it is, boys.
we pledge your service. To greater plunder.
Wonder. Not quite. I don't think that, because they have shield biters. These guys and then these husk rolls, even though they would be outnumbered, can get damage pretty well. I'm hoping that they attack the city, and I can use that to my advantage.
We'll see this through.
Let's see.
For the old father.
Alright, so this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna lose a lot of troops, even though I completely outnumber. But this is gonna be a nice little visual battle. So you'll get to see what the battles look like. Like, look at this. The tiers on these units. Huskarls, these are like high tier units. Spear Herdmen are like high tier, mid tier. Shield Biters are mid tier units. So, and I have a lot of like levy units. Either way, it's still going to be a nice visual. And I don't play the battles ideally because, honestly, if I played the battles ideally, then the AI would never get, like, kills. So I kind of play, like, a little bit more cinematic. Eventually, once we played all the factions and get used to them, I'm actually going to do a house rule of playing with no UI during the battles. I won't know my morale, I won't know my unit strength, I won't know anything about my units. It's going to be a great to watch, hard as heck to manage. Alright, so there's their army. What we're gonna do, we're gonna engage right off. Yo, what's up, Mr. Recoil? How you doing? Good talk with you yesterday, by the way. It's good to chat with people. I was kind of bored and wanted to chat with people. And you were there. You were there for me, bro. Honestly, I shouldn't even worry about putting everything in formation yet because I have a whole army coming in.
A cavalry charge to the rear of an enemy formation can be devastating. Keep your cavalry in reserve, and then hammer the flank or rear of the enemy.
Kind of want to compare 29 melee damage, 27 melee damage. So my spearmen have more value than my axemen, according to this. But the axemen have a higher charge bonus. Okay. So that's the difference. Battle orders. How can they march against us? Their own people. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Alright, we're going to do spearman line to start off. Alright, that's our first line. Our second line is going to be the axemen. Actually, we'll make the... We'll do that. I love making the battle lines for some reason. Our archers will be behind the second line. And we'll just move them back as needed. Alright, that's going to be our battle lines. Let's put our kings and king, prince, and general right there. Bam, perfect. Our javelins are going to be off to right here on the side. Our cavalry are going to be over here as well. Now, move back a little bit on the king. So I still got some axemen, Anglian raiders. These axemen are going to be on this flank over here. We're gonna put these guys in the back here. Yo, Potato and HD with the 12 months of support. Dude, thank you so much for the support, man. It really means a lot. We'll put these axes up front. They'll just like charge in like wild men. We'll keep these elite axes over here. And then we'll have the sword herdmen over here as well. Protect that archer flank. And that should be our setup. Cavalry right here. Bam. How are you doing, Potato? Thank you so much for the 12-month support, man. Holy shit. This should be a nice visual battle. Now that we got our lines all set up. Nice little just a little Viking army, you know? You look at it like this, it looks a lot bigger. Alright, who's ready? You got coffee and Twitch? Right on. Did you finally beat the boss on Divinity? By the way, I saw something about you fighting the final boss. I'm just playing early access to Thrones of Britannia right now, showcasing the content. I'm waiting for that next big game, Potato. I want another big game that's like gonna advance the stream even further again. Right now, besides of course playing what I do enjoy, I want to look for that next, big game. You have any ideas about the next big game? Just look at that. Army on the move. Some of your viewers are pushing that Bless Online might get pretty big, but honestly, you got no idea. You know, I've actually been looking into that a little bit. It's not necessarily like what I would necessarily be into, but it's something I could probably play and still enjoy. I hope it'll be big if I do get into it. Alrighty, boys. Do you know if Bless is gonna cost like a subscription potato, or is it just I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a subscription based, isn't it? I mean, like, I don't see why it wouldn't, right? Alright, everybody rush up there. I'm gonna close this gap. This rock's gonna be in the way. Alrighty, boys. Here it goes. Oh shit, they brought their cavalry in early. AI is going ham in this battle, holy shit.
See, they flee before our might. Warriors with speed. Move it then. Warriors with speed. Make haste. Death from above. Axemen. Hurtmen. Crush them. Our force will fall.
Check that shit out.
Have been routed. They are leaving the field.
They're pushing through. Yeah, let's reinforce that middle a little bit.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful. General, command us. Our forces are broken. Move it back. Javelin. Ready. The troops surrounded. Our men have rallied.
So our middle is pretty much collapsed.
The battle is turning in our favor.
We got this though. Does this game run as Attila did? No, Jakaka. This one runs so much better than Attila did. Oh shit, they got berserkers right there.
Our men have rallied.
These are enemy berserkers right here. Any more berserkers left? Got them. Oh yeah. Well, they had high tier units, so of course they were gonna give me a fight. It was guaranteed to happen. But I mean, I still didn't I didn't really lose that much in comparison for them having really high tier units. But these guys, these shield biters, look at this. 245, 231. These are some insane. They become berserkers later on. They're some of the best units in the game. But now